hear ye, and welcome to the Abraham Drinking Podcast, where we talk about random bullshit for the next hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering everything and anything from beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies, just about anything in there. Here we go. The Bud Light has hit. The Bud Light has hit.
Woo.
We are live on Facebook Live tonight. Please leave comments and we will answer them live, possibly on the show. Please follow us across all social media accounts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also listen to Abraham Drinking now across all listening platforms. Please click on our QR code to find us. I'm George Gresko alongside the one, the only, the Bistry, Mark Bistry, a.k.a. Mark Larkey.
That's better.
What do you got to say?
What do you want to have to say?
I don't know. Give me something.
It's fucking cold here. I want to go back to Texas.
And one of my lifelong friends, Aaron Adams. Welcome to the show.
It's great to be here.
Aaron, tell people a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Aaron. I've known George since elementary school.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all right. 4th, 5th grade, and just been a
That's because I got
buddy.
held back one year. That's how I met you.
Oh, hey, I mean, that's how life is supposed to be that way. That's how it's supposed to meant to be. So
has he always been a cunt?
Nah. He's always been a clown, though. Always made people laugh.
Not a cunt, a clown.
Always made people laugh.
Put it on a shirt.
We've gone to many events together. Fucking Indians games.
The thing I sent you earlier is just in my head. That video.
How to pull it up. So remember when I told you a week ago, and that's popped in my head. We were talking about Indians game. It was on the flight to Texas. We were talking about Casey Blake.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Tell the Casey Blake story, because this is who I went to the game with.
Okay.
So,
Do you remember who they were playing?
Yes, we were playing the Detroit Tigers. Yep. We were up like 2 games in the fucking Central. We had tickets, so it was me, George, my sister Raquel, and her boyfriend Sean at the time. We were down at like the third base line, basically, and
awesome seats, like 8 rows up.
Awesome seats, fucking great seats, and I mean, this was of course for playoffs. You know, if we win, we're going to be in. And Casey Blake just hit a walk-off home run, and the place went fucking nuts.
Do you remember the weather?
Was it shitty? I remember it being okay.
It was raining, and it got delayed like 4 innings for like 2 hours. And your sister and her boyfriend wanted to leave at the time, or maybe it was, I forget.
Oh yeah,
but they were like, "All right, it's time to go." We were like, "No, we're not leaving."
Well, yeah, they were sort of fighting too. I remember that, so it was sort of a little awkward. But I remember when Casey Blake hit that home run, bleachers.
Yep, bleacher left side.
Me and you went fucking nuts, dude.
It was funny. We actually got on the Jumbotron. Oh yeah, because we were acting like dipshits during the rain delay. But yeah, it was fun.
Me and you went to a game, and remember Jim Thome. We were making fun of Jim Thome. We weren't making fun of him. We were saying Jim Thome
it was for the Phillies.
He looked at us though, and he gave us the dirtiest fucking
I do remember
look.
that. It was like a few years after he got traded to the Phillies.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was good.
What was the bet that we had on the plane?
Ben Broussard.
He bet me that
Ben
Broussard had 40 home runs in the season.
Do you remember when Ben Broussard and Travis Hafner went off in that one year?
Yeah.
I thought Broussard hit 40 home runs, but it was like 20.
23.
I mean, for back then, for him, I mean that's incredible.
Yeah, but
God.
no, we had plane talk leaving the airport. We're like, fuck, we gotta blow some time for 4 hours. So we're talking about that. But this Friday is St. Patrick's Day. It's less than 5 days away. It's always a fun day. We will be rocking our new St. Patrick's Day Abraham Drinking t-shirts. Beer to the face, shot to the head. We still have a few shirts. If anyone wants to purchase one, just let me know. Mark, are you excited for St. Patrick's Day? I know in the bar world, good day and bad day. Talk about it.
I'm excited to not work 17 hours like I normally do. I'm only working like 12. So that's a step in the right direction as far as that goes. It's just chaos all day.
That's a victory.
From 11 to bar close, basically. It's just insane. And it starts off with the older crowd. It gets younger, drunker. Then it's just fights and mayhem.
When does the Fights and Mayhem start?
It depends. We normally throw somebody out in the middle of the afternoon for some weird reason.
Oh,
And then everything is right around 11 o'clock.
I'm gonna tell you my first ever interaction with John. St. Patrick's Day. We're all dressed up St. Patrick's Day. John, the owner of Malarkey's, great guy, football coach, love him. And I wanted a picture in the gear I was wearing, and I wanted to sit up on Malarkey's bar, Irish bar. I went like this, I sat up on the bar, and I did like the Randy Orton. And he's like, "Get off the goddamn bar!" 2 seconds later, son Trevor was like, "We gotta go. You gotta go." Oh. So that's my quick John story. So it was fun.
And how many times have you been kicked out of the bar since?
Apparently, I threw a garbage can on the top of the.
You stole the garbage can because you said you were going to barf. So I handed you a garbage can and then ran out the back door and I never saw the trash can again.
I can tell you this, I definitely didn't throw it on top of the bar.
You probably went to another bar and put it in their bathroom or something.
It's possible.
Everything's possible.
Tonight is our 11th show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. I'm going to throw out some statistics. I sent Mark them a little bit earlier, but from the past 11 weeks, we've had over 32,000 views on TikTok, which in 8 weeks I think is pretty good. And on YouTube, we've had over 38,000 views on YouTube. I mean, for 11 weeks and rambling on for an hour about random bullshit and interviewing random people, I think those numbers are pretty good.
Oh, absolutely.
And last week's show was our most viewed and listened to show when we were down in Texas, so I think that's pretty cool.
Good old Texas, baby.
The show you cried on.
Hear ye, hear ye. Or no, it was yeehaw, yeehaw. Someone
I just want to say thank you.
I love my
I
friends.
don't get emotional.
I love my friends, you sumbitch.
That's alright.
Oh, man.
I did cry. The ending of that fucking video, I was like, why am I crying?
The show ended. We ate some ribs and mashed potatoes, and then I was in bed by 8 o'clock.
no joke.
Not kidding.
We were
and then
all...
they came into I heard this later. Dan came into the bedroom and was like, "Man, Mark, I'm really glad you're here." Well, I was sleeping the opposite way on the bed, and he thought he was petting my head, and instead he was petting my ass because I was the opposite way on the bed.
God.
Yeah, your head was to the foot of the bed, so he's like patting your ass.
Thinking it was my head.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, but no, quick shout out. We were down in Texas last week, Monica and Dan. That was a hell of a time, and yeah, thanks for having us. And
Yeah, hospitality was tremendous. We had an awesome time.
good breakfast.
Well, breakfast.
All right, go.
The flight sucked, but
Going there from Boston was brutal.
from Boston to San Antonio, there was this kid on the flight. I started calling him Lorenzo's Oil. We were in the second last row of the flight, and we get to our seats first, and then the other row was a lady and a newborn. I'm like, here we go.
Nope.
Well, we sit down, and there was a kid in the last row by himself, no parents, nothing. And he's just... for 5.5 hours. That's all he did.
And the flight was only supposed to be about a little under 4 hours. Well, it took us an hour. We were already seated. Everybody's seated. The whole plane's ready to go. And we were sitting there for an hour because there was such bad weather, I think in Oklahoma and somewhere else. So we're actually in the air, and they're redirecting our flight. At one time, because we had it on our thing, you could see where the flight was at. It went from 4 hours to 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm like, our flight just got shortened by 40 minutes. And then it went back up to 4 hours. I'm like, because they kept redirecting the whole way there. And he said, newborn baby next to us. Which she was great, actually. I was actually pleasantly surprised
Yeah,
that
she was good.
there was no crying. But then there was this kid coughing. We're like, if they get us sick on our vacation. Oh, special guest A.A. Ron.
So I got somebody texted me, so I have to show what's in the box.
Oh, what's in the box?
So there's a place right up the road. It's called Verdi's Italian Market. I think they just won an award for the best sub in Lake County, or one of the,
Yeah,
one of
I
those,
saw that. Yep.
or something like that. They're phenomenal. I've been going there for years. So this is they were out of the pepperoni and cheese rolls, which I love because they're like $4 or something, and they're
Did you
just.
just tell me they didn't have those?
This isn't a pepperoni and cheese roll. This is like a
You could have
sausage.
got me anything, and
This
I would have
is
ate
a
it.
sausage and peppers stromboli. I want to say
Oh, that's not so.
$6, and it's just.
Oh, my fat ass wants one.
Well, bud,
No,
come on, man.
I do, but
Well,
I
but-
don't. He said,
Have the rest.
sure. Getting into sports talk. Getting into sports talk because I know Aaron has some stuff that he wants to talk about sports-wise. But I'll start. Will Aaron Rodgers be a New York Jet?
No.
Yes.
I think he's going to be.
No.
He's talked about it too much by him saying, "Oh, you guys are going to find out sooner or later." Yeah, that's just if he was going to be if he was going to be a Packer again, he wouldn't be saying that shit to let people know. It's like LeBron James and that whole stupid fucking thing going on.
Aaron Rodgers is a weird fucking dude. Like 2 weeks ago, he was in a cave at a house for darkness for 4 days.
Well, yeah, if I had $1
He's a weird
I'll go in
motherfucker.
darkness too.
I did that for 4 years. I lived in Perry. For 2 years.
But he's just a. 4 years. That is true. I forget their names. But yeah,
Rob and
Aaron
Dana.
Rodgers is a weird dude. Like he doesn't talk to his family. He went to some foreign country and like had some kind of weird cannabis or some weird shit that
He
put
did
him in.
DMT.
Yeah, it was something.
No,
yeah.
yeah, fucking.
He's just a weird fella.
Yeah, I mean, he just wishes he was Brett Favre, I guess, or something.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
I mean, I thought George would have a bite of it because that
I mean,
sausage in it.
I've seen the place. I drove past it.
Yeah.
But now that makes me want to.
The prices are great. The food's phenomenal. And they have
Yeah.
stuff you can take and make at home and stuff like that too. They have a
Verdi's-
whole elaborate.
Verdi's
Yeah,
is good.
Yeah, that's heavenly.
If you want a good Italian sausage, Verdi's.
If you want a good Polish sausage, Malarkey's.
Aaron, what else you got for
I
sports?
need to start drinking.
I know you said something about you want to talk about with sports.
Oh well, Jimmy G today is a Las Vegas Raider, so he will have Devontae Adams.
Wait, what?
Jimmy G's
Yeah,
a
he-
Vegas Raider, yeah.
Yep. I mean, when you got Devontae Adams, just fucking throw the ball.
I think
down there.
that's a home run because if you remember, who's the head coach of the Raiders?
It's the Bill Belichick underneath him.
Josh McDaniels.
Josh
McDaniels
Yes.
actually was in New England when they drafted him. He's a big fan of, so it makes sense that Jimmy G is now a Vegas Raider. I think it makes perfect sense. I think he's going to be very good there.
The Raiders are always supposed to be good.
Last year was the most disappointing.
Yeah, I mean,
Josh Jacobs.
Waller had a horrible year.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was gone.
Jacobs
for
had a
little
good year, but it was a contract year for him, so that makes sense.
I mean, they'll be fine. I think they'll be okay. I mean, but they got Kansas City. I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
March Madness is coming up. I know you're Aaron. I know you're a big fan.
Are we making predictions?
Today I made my bracket. I got Texas over Alabama. Like, what did I do? 72-68. That's just.
I told.
Not the normal Gonzaga, Kansas. Just Texas is playing hot.
You think Bama's going to make it that, like...
I think they'll
I know
make it
Bama's
far.
good. I like Texas in the final two, actually.
I think they'll
I
make
think
it
Texas is
far.
going to win it.
I think Alabama just has a decent road. I just looked at it today, and everything just points in that direction. I mean, it's just they're playing hot right now, so that's where that comes off of.
I told Aaron. I said, "Are the Richmond Spiders in? Because if so, that's who I always root for."
Nah,
Which what?
Not this year.
Richmond. Richmond. I always root for the Richmond Spiders.
I think Kent State will beat Indiana, though. I mean, Kent State, from Ohio, they're right near us, so.
And
I think that could be an upset, 5 seed versus 13 seed.
I think a number one seed is going to go down in the first round.
Oh, God, I love that. That's why I love March Madness. That's why I love March Madness. It's for shit like that.
And if I would say a number one seed going down, I'm going to say Purdue.
Oh, yeah, Purdue, if you stop that big Zach Edey or whatever his last name or his first name, if you stop them, you have a chance. I mean, he's 7'5"? He's a big
You missed the Papa Shango. I put my
your
dad on
dad's
Papa
on there too?
Shango's, yeah. But no, talking about March Madness for a little bit because I got to give her a shout out. So Cleveland State girls basketball team they won their conference championship and they're in March Madness. Destiny Leo, Eastlake North grad, is fucking phenomenal, and she's led Cleveland. Like Cleveland State girls basketball has not been known for a while,
Yeah.
and they finally got a real good coach there. But But Destiny Leo, proud of you. And go East Lake North. Come on.
Absolutely.
Orange and black. Aaron, we graduated together.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So it's been pretty cool to see that.
Why is Hell holding a kite?
Because he's what's his name? The electricity. Ben Franklin. he's on the Ben Franklin. Yeah, you haven't been here for the new segment. What the fuck?
God.
All right, ready? All right, get into the actual show because that was all pre-talk.
No.
Actually, we're going into the what the fuck segment, so get ready for
I
this.
want to see your dad.
You'll see him. He'll be up there 4 more times. Great. Nothing's loaded. All right, getting into... Don't look at the screen. Of course, this ain't gonna load now.
Sorry, audience.
Getting into the what the fuck segment.
What the fuck?
Like, what the fuck, okay?
Okay,
I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read it, and then I'll show you the picture after.
I'm scared.
Do we comment, or is this...
Oh, no, you say whatever you...
No, I can't wait.
I'm gonna read the story, I'll show the picture. And then we'll go from there.
Another doll marrying, can't wait.
Not quite a doll.
Alright.
Not a... Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Roman sex toy discovered after experts re-examine 2,000-year-old wooden phallus found near, I think it's Hadrian's Wall. 2,000-year-old sex toy.
The fuck you looking at me for?
Because you are.
Look at the camera.
What do you gotta say before I show the picture? Like, what would you think a 2,000-year-old sex toy looks like?
Oh, it's probably this.
Me.
It's probably this mammoth fucking item that these people were just going to town on. I don't know.
2,000-year-old?
2,000
So
years old.
It's probably like carved.
I have no... I know what it looks like.
This thing
I want to hear what you guys think it
This
looks
thing
like.
might cause pain. Oh, God, I don't know.
He said this thing might cause pain.
Oh, it definitely caused pain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
It's probably like a tree, like, out like this, that they tried to carve and it just looks like a cactus.
So it's like still on the tree?
Yeah.
I don't know. Alright, you guys ready to see?
Oh, yeah.
Ready for what the fuck?
I'm ready.
Yeah, not far off what I was thinking.
Not very... Not,
Oh, yeah.
but it is 6.5 inches, so I'm like, okay, it's not
Alright.
like...
Yeah.
It's like realistic. I love how they perfectly carve the tip.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's right.
It's all about accenting.
Oh, yeah, spot on. Good for them. At least they had shit back in the day.
I wonder how smooth it is.
Oh,
Dude,
they're probably saying that
I-
son of a bitch down.
When I first saw this, I'm like, God, the splinters. There had to be splintering. Oh. Oh.
I feel like razor blades in the...
I got a splinter on the tip. Fuck.
They definitely weren't gay back in the day.
So that, yeah, I don't...
I can't stop looking at it.
I might have to purchase one. I don't know at this point.
Just take it to the bar. Would you rather have this or this? That? What the fuck? Still can't catch a break.
So, pretty funny. Get rid of this real quick. Oh, it's funny. So that was the segment, What the Fuck, this week. Always interesting as always.
What the fuck, audience?
And
What the fuck?
I will announce, Charles, not Chuck.
Oh.
So Chuck has quit the show. Sensitive you are. But no, yeah, Chuck quit the show. Alright, in Tokyo, Japan. Okay? Tokyo's High Court on Monday ordered a retrial for an 87-year-old...
He's all Papa Shango, sorry.
Oh, you saw the Papa Shango, I see.
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
He's not a
I'm
president.
ready.
No, he's not. He's not a president or a world leader or anything. He's on a Papa Shango
He's
body.
African American.
Alright, in Tokyo, Japan, Tokyo's High Court on Monday ordered a retrial for an 87-year-old former boxer named, I'm going to get this wrong because it's
Something Long.
I think it's Awayu Hakamanada. Who? That's so funny you say that because I'm like I was about to put like Hakuna Matata in. Has been ordered to death row more than 5 decades ago after his murder conviction that his lawyers said was based on a forced confession and fabricated evidence. He initially denied the accusations, then confessed, which he later said he was forced to because of violent interrogation by police. Death row for 5 decades because he didn't do it. That's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time.
I gotta be honest, I wasn't listening to what you were saying.
87-year-old. Been on death row for 5 decades for murder.
He was 87 when he committed it? Or
No, he's 87 now.
Okay.
5 decades. 50 years.
For murder?
For murder. And he said...
Yeah? You murder somebody, they will kill you
Yeah,
back.
but listen, he said initially he denied the accusations, but since he was forced because of violent interrogation. So he admitted that he eventually did it.
Because they, like, tortured him?
Tortured him. So he's like, I did it, stop the torture.
Where's this, Korea?
Tokyo, Japan.
Oh, they probably would do that shit over there. Beat you to shit until you...
we whip off your toenail.
We give you the old waterboard.
The Valvinus. We chop it.
I'm just like 5 decades.
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah.
Especially because he originally said, I didn't do it, and then they interrogated
everybody
him.
says they didn't do it.
It's true. Very true.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Not in this world. You are guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah. True.
If you don't have money to fight shit, you're fucked. You're fucked. And I've been on the wrong side of it. Alright, let's cheer up the room.
Yeah.
Women in Berlin will soon be allowed to go topless at city public swimming pools, the Berlin state government said Thursday. The new bathing suit rules allowing everyone to go swimming without covering their torsos followed a discrimination complaint by a woman who was not allowed to go topless in a swimming pool at the capital. Hell yes!
You say hell yes. We book a trip to Berlin, we go to Berlin, we go to the pool, and all the women are built like me.
Hefty. Yeah, that's probably true. It'd be like everyone's like, oh, let's go to the nude beach. But in reality, not good.
Yeah, no. That wouldn't.
Not good.
Yeah, it's not always exciting. You're not going to get what you think you're going to get. God.
You don't know what you got
Don't start singing that
until it's gone. Mark, what are your thoughts?
You don't want to know my thoughts now. You started singing that song.
Here we go.
Who's? No.
Mark, what do you got for us today?
I don't have much, man. I'm just still kind of getting back in the swing of things, getting ready for Friday. And thanks for that. If you're not cutting me off, you're burping me off.
At least I'm not jerking you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till the show's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. You're going to have to wash your hands twice. I don't know. I don't have much.
You done?
Yeah. I'll think of something. I'm just, got a lot on my plate right now.
Let the girls hang out, whatever. I mean, bras, supposedly girls hate fucking bras. Let the girls hang out.
You're back to the
back
Berlin.
To
you're back.
He's still focused
What
on
was
the
the
titties.
cookies comment?
Oh, shit.
Wait.
God damn it.
You blew my fucking...
Damn it.
You
really blew my
fucking
cookies.
dude.
You really blew my cookies.
Come on, someone else has had to heard that.
No.
Fucking saying, come on.
We were at the bar. I said something funny. And Aaron goes, you just blew my cookies. And Mark goes, what? Did you say you blew my
What the
cookies?
fuck does that mean?
Fucking chocolate chip, baby.
Man, oh man.
So funny.
Oh, God.
All right, Aaron, you're up. What do you got for us?
What, with the news
Any
story?
stories, whatever you want to tell us.
All right.
Could be life story, anything.
He just took his napkin away.
I'm sorry, Flake. I apologize.
Oh, I thought you would have fucking slammed that down by now.
So, in the 1970s and 80s, I don't know if you guys heard of this. I read this today. I'm like, this is almost like a what the fuck moment.
I love it because he has it printed out.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
My man! I
So
tell
basically-
Wait, hold on. I tell these guys to have a story, and they do just what you just did. I tell them a week in advance. All right, go ahead, Aaron.
So basically, in the 1970s, a local nonprofit they tried to create an artificial coral reef by dropping more than 2 million tires into the Florida's coastal waters in an attempt to create the environmental where marine life would thrive. So these people tried to recreate a coral reef by dropping 2 million tires.
Tires in the water.
Tires into the water. And what do we fucking know today? It has failed. There's no life at all, and they're trying to clean it up now, and it's impossible to do. Who the fuck would have thought that would have worked? I am sorry.
I wish you would have
but
sent me that picture so I put it on the screen.
I-
There's like 1,000 million tires.
Sorry. There's tires at the bottom of the ocean right now. And they thought that, oh, hey, fish are just going to love this and going to recreate an environment. Yeah, so that's my story. That pissed me off. Like, whose idea was that? And they're trying to clean it up, but they can't do it.
That's a fucking shit ton of tires. Like, tires, I mean, like, I coach football, so, like, there's...
Well, yeah, Goodyear.
We have tires, and, like, shit just grows, and it just...
Goodyear sponsored it, too. Like, yeah, those are our tires, too. Like, it's just... Oh, but whatever.
What do you think about the coral reef?
Yeah. Artificial coral reef of tires in Florida.
It's Florida.
I guess.
They're the new Texas since Chuck's gone.
Florida!
Oh.
Texas Times was good, but Florida...
Yeah.
Figure out a new one.
Oh, dude, I've heard a lot of shit about Florida. I think Florida takes the cake.
Just call it fucking Florida.
Fuck Florida.
Not fuck Florida. Fucking Florida.
Fucking Florida. Why are you laughing? Because there was something that you were reading, or a comment, or something that you were laughing about.
I already did it.
What happened?
Nothing.
I'll find out after the show, apparently.
No, you won't.
Alright, the Oscars were last night. Jimmy Kimmel hosted the last night's 95th Oscars. It's been almost a year since Will Smith slapped the fuck out of Chris Rock.
Has it?
Yeah, 1 year. It's actually like in 10 days since the full year, but since the scheduling. But yeah, almost a full year. I'm like, I felt like that just happened.
Exactly.
But Jimmy Kimmel definitely joked about Will Smith's incident last year, and I have it right here. There's there's not. Hopefully, there's not going to be an ad. So I just want to play this real quick. I'll turn this over so I can hear a little bit. I thought it was funny.
If anyone in this theater commits an act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor.
Oh, no.
And permitted to give a 19-minute long speech. No, but seriously, the Academy has a crisis team in place. If anything unpredictable or violent happens during the ceremony, just do what you did last year. Nothing. Sit there and do absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Maybe even give the assailant a hug. And if any of you get mad at a joke and decide you want to come up here and get jiggy with it, a few of my friends are going to have to get through first. You're going to have to get through the heavyweight champ, Adonis Creed, before you get to me. Michelle Yeoh before you get to me. You're going to have to beat the Mandalorian before you get to me.
That's the best story.
You are going to have to tangle with Spider-Man. Fableman.
I don't know. I just thought that was really funny. I can't believe that's been a year. And I don't know if Mark, you watched it in Texas. We watched Chris Rock's. I know me and Dan did. Chris Rock's new was terrible. He has a new special on Netflix.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's terrible.
I've heard it's not that good.
I didn't like it whatsoever. I just did not think it was fun. But a year, do you blame Will Smith? Dude,
Yeah.
he went on national TV with his wife. I forget her name.
Jada Pinkett.
Jada. And she said it live on TV that she cheated on him. Yeah. Live on fucking TV? And that's the first time he's finding out? He's going to go a little crazy. Am I wrong?
It's not Chris Rock's fault.
No.
Women cheat. That's what they do. Men cheat. Some of them. Everybody cheats. There's only one good person, like one good side, you know. Either the girl's good or the guy's good. 95% of the time, somebody's talking to somebody else or cheating on somebody else. That's just how it is. It's inevitable.
Eric.
I mean, it's just, I don't know why you would go on live TV and say that. I mean, that's a lot of pressure just to tell Will Smith, like, oh yeah, I cheated on you, by the way. I don't know. So, I mean, I could see him snapping. But, I mean, supposedly he was laughing at the jokes beforehand. And
he was.
Jada, like, looked at him with a look, and then all of a sudden he turned and then decided to defend his wife. But, I don't know. It's just a weird incident. Like, you don't see that shit very often, but
It's just still crazy.
It
Like
is
live,
just crazy.
live at the Oscars, and he just bitch slaps Chris Rock, and that's going to be something on both their careers forever.
Yeah, but how much money have they made off that?
Oh
no, exactly.
Shit.
God.
Chris Rock and Will Smith's probably been viewed more than they've ever had in the past 10 years.
I mean, Chris Rock would be like, yo, I got an idea. How about you come up on stage and bust me in the mouth?
And there's talks about, like, if you...
It will split the money.
If you really want... I believe it, too. There's, like, talks that they actually, fix that to happen. Because if you watch the video over, like, Chris Rock, looks like he, leans in for it to, prepare. If you really watch it slow-mo, I don't know. It's just kind of
You
weird.
ever been hit in the face?
No.
Never. Not once?
No.
Live on Abraham Trigger Podcast next week.
Bring it on.
If you prep for a hit, it hurts more.
This actually brings us in. Have you guys watched the show Power Slap by Dana White?
I haven't watched the show, but I've
dude,
on my Facebook feed, it keeps popping up, and man, these slaps are just fucking
dude. Well, I'm
intense.
gonna show you the top 5 since the show's been on here in a second. But fuck, I'm like, how do you? They're like actually preparing to get bitch slapped, knocked out cold, and the top 5 is funny. I'm gonna show you that here right now, and just comment and say whatever the hell you want. Hopefully, there's not an ad.
To me, it's amazing that I've seen there's just many knockouts, and
dude, they get the one girl in this you'll see gets fucked up. Mark, watch this. You gotta watch this one. Here we go.
She fuck around and found out.
Yo, she done did it.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
But yeah, this is unbelievable, this shit. Ready? Top 5 since they started the show.
Big game ain't got on me. Oh! Going on one. He's down. Oh my. Vicious strike right there.
Dude, it is fucking wild.
I want to do that.
Dude, the one chick was literally doing a somersault, knocked out cold. It's insane.
Really?
My favorite part is like I watch the show live, and there's literally if they get knocked out, there's like people they're like referees that catch you if you get knocked out, so they don't fucking slam their heads. It'd be way cooler if they weren't there. I want to see them slapped and fall off the stage.
whoever gets to go first has an advantage. I mean, you could literally knock somebody out.
I think no.
You get to go first.
I can't remember. There's a way that who goes first.
Okay.
There is a certain something. Tommy, if you're watching, we need a Toilet Talk with Tom episode here soon. Are there any Facebook comments? You guys watch any? Yeah, because I know you probably commented already, and that's what you were laughing about earlier.
No, I didn't comment on anything.
I don't see any.
Nothing yet?
No, nothing.
That's alright. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Apparently I have a video for this, too, and I don't remember this. I don't remember writing this. Alright, there's a new Chinese kissing device. New Chinese kissing device that lets people in long-distance relationships make out with each other.
How does that work? I'll tell you how it works.
Let me show you. Only for a low price at $9.95. Oh, shit.
47 increments.
I don't think I have it.
Oh.
There was a video, but now there's not. Oh, fuck.
Nothing beats the real thing.
How do I search like history? Maybe I shouldn't do this.
Guys, butts drive me nuts. George, what are you watching in your history?
Chinese device. Here we go. I do. I found it. That was really quick. I can't believe I did this. Ready? There's no sound, so hold on. I'll restart it. So, Chinese kissing device for long distance lovers.
Jesus Christ. God help us.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that.
That looks like a dual purpose. Yeah.
That might be better for the other purpose than the kissing.
Right.
Supposedly, in the story that I was reading, that they you kiss it once or something, and it simulates your partner's kiss or something.
Nothing simulates my kiss, dude, I'm telling you. I mean, you ain't gonna show you, but a few ladies out there now. I'm a good goddamn kisser.
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
I'm single.
Ladies, you heard.
Hello, ladies. Hello. Two different theme songs. Way two different theme songs.
I keep thinking of that interview.
Yeah. Mark,
we should touch Texas a little more.
You want to talk about Texas?
A little more, yeah.
Like sober talk about Texas?
What the fuck?
Because
was
the last time,
Texas?
no, because the last time we talked about it, we were halfway in the bag.
I gotta think of something.
All right, as you're thinking, I gotta tell an Aaron story.
Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
All right, so we both played high school football together, and we were freshmen at the time. We went away to our mini camps. We always went to a college campus, okay? And it was always a senior thing. Do you know this freshman? Do you know a senior be do you know this freshman? So all the freshmen lined up before the coaches would let us in one by one, and of course none of the seniors at the time knew who the freshmen were. No fucking clue. So they're like, Aaron, come in the room. And I'll never forget this as long as I live.
No, never.
Tim Zadell.
Fucking never.
They're like, Aaron, come in the room. They're like, all the seniors are like, I don't fucking know who this guy is. Tim Zadell goes, he goes, Dilbert?
No. He looks like Dilbert.
He goes, Dilbert?
He looks
from
like
the
Dilbert.
magazine. You know what I'm talking about? And if you look at Aaron, I almost put a side-by-side of Aaron and Dilbert on here, and I forgot to do it. But, dude, I still tell that story. It's like, Dilbert?
Oh, dude.
So, that's one of my all-time classic funny stories. And we were 13 or 14, freshman year. And you walk into a room of all upperclassmen. Dilbert?
He looks like Dilbert from the comic books. Swear to God. Fuck.
One of the funniest of all time.
Oh, God.
Alright, Mark. Give us something.
What was the worst? I mean, yours is probably Dilbert, but what's the worst nickname you ever got since you inherited your own? Yeah. You weren't always cool. I mean, I'm sure people
No.
hated you.
No. Well, they hate me, but I was never not, liked by people until now. I don't think I've ever had a nickname. I'm gonna be honest, I never really had a nickname. I really can't think of a nickname.
Yeah, honestly,
The nickname I have now, I gave myself.
I really can't.
No shit.
Sexy Gretzky.
I'll tell you the Gretzky, how I got the nickname Gretzky. So I was coaching at Kenston, and I just put the sexy in front of it. It's funny. So I was coaching at Kenston at the time, and he was like, Wayne Gretzky. I'm like, what? It was actually the offense coordinator I used to coach with. He's like, Gretzky! Wayne Gretzky! Gretzky! So Gretzky stuck all the time since I coached at Kenston. I don't know why it started or how it started, but that's the nickname Gretzky. But then it turned into my alter ego is Gretzky. Alter ego meaning when I start drinking, I become Gretzky. So that's the Kenston nickname that I've always got.
You become asshole.
Coach Anderson, Gretzky.
Oh, Mark, I just want to let you know this guy has made me hate vodka and cranberry for like.
Oh, I got another Aaron story.
I assumed that was coming, so that's why. But
I just
double vodka.
picture you two dudes sitting around a fire, holding hands,
No, not
listening to fucking Boy George records, drinking vodka cranberries.
No, I'll give you. Where are you going?
To get a water.
Get a water. Because I gotta tell you the next funny Aaron story. Now that.
But yeah, that night there was no cranberry. It was
All
just
right.
vodka.
Aaron's story.
Fuck.
So, we were over at my buddy Cody's house, and Colin Booth was there.
One of the best nights ever.
Recipes, Colin.
Best nights ever, though.
Recipes, Colin,
Rest in
and
peace, buddy.
we bought a bunch of vodka and very little mixer. And we were over at Cody's house, his apartment actually, up Bishop over there. And
I fell off the waters.
Oh shit! Thanks.
and we were drinking pretty heavily before we were pre-gaming. I mean, we were at 20, probably 22, 23.
Yeah, about
there.
that, yeah.
We're pretty young at the time, so we pre-gamed before we went out because we were, broke. And we drank probably 3 bottles of vodka before we left the house. And our drinks were like all vodka, very little mixer. So we get to downtown Willoughby. I think we went to one bar before like shit started getting weird. And Aaron, he pulled a Tommy Houdini and like vanishes. And I'm like, where the fuck? So I start calling him. Couldn't get through. He finally answered. I'm like, Aaron, where are you? He goes, I'm walking somewhere. And I'm like, where are you? He goes, I have no idea. I'm like, what do you mean you have no idea? Like, you're from Willoughby, Eastlake. You should know. He's like, I don't have a clue. So I'm like, where are you? Like, send me your location. He goes, I'm at this street and this street. I'm like, never heard of these streets. I'm like, where the hell are you?
Of course.
Which he wasn't even that far from Willoughby. I just never heard the
I was
streets.
sitting by like a fucking tree.
He was down like going towards your apartment down 84 that way.
Okay.
Like 4 miles down that way. I'm like, how the fuck did you get that far in so little time?
by 91, like down there.
Way before 91.
Yeah, not
probably like 3
Robin
miles
Hood?
past your house,
Like
closer
Robin
to Robin Hood.
Okay.
But he's naming these streets. I'm like, I have no idea where these streets are. And eventually, he goes, oh, I see 84. I'm like, all right, stay on 84 because he couldn't have been that far. And Aaron was just hammered, just straight hammered. I'm like, get in the fucking car. I shouldn't even been driving, but yeah, we found him like 4 miles away from Willoughby. I just thought it was really funny because he's from Willoughby, Eastlake, and had zero clue where he was at.
The back rows behind Willoughby, no idea. Yeah, the next morning I was puking up stomach acid. I'd never done that before. That was so painful. Fucking yellow. My throat felt like it was dying.
Throat felt like he's dying. Jesus.
Dialing, whatever.
Yeah, that was another
I knew
funny
you were
Aaron
going to tell
story.
that one. I did.
Mark,
George.
tell us something.
What else do you want me to tell you? I just asked you what your goddamn nicknames were, and then you went on to that tangent of the story.
I told you I never had a nickname.
I don't
Mark,
know. George, how many times do you shit your pants? As
Once.
an adult. As an adult.
Once. And it was actually, I meant to poop outside. It was at my ex-girlfriend's house. I was fucking hammered.
Did they not have a toilet?
They did, and then someone was in there. I'm like, you gotta go with it. You gotta go. So I went behind the garage, and I pulled my pants down, like my ankles, and tried to like do the back thing against the garage, and I still fucking blew it all over my shorts. True story.
Oh, good.
True story. Mark, nicknames.
I have enough nicknames.
Yeah, I know, but I know there are some funny ones that you've had.
Bitch lips. That's one.
Bitch lips.
Yeah. Bisquick. That was always a good one.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I'm not getting into the bad ones.
Get in the
I had some
already
rough
there.
ones.
You're already there.
What do you mean? I'm already
You're
there.
already there. Halfway there. You might as well tell.
No.
Come on.
Not going there.
Come on.
Nope.
Skid Mark.
That's not a nickname. That's you immature assholes.
No, it's not.
I
That
don't-
Brittany gave you that on the show. Don't fucking blame that on
Tommy
me.
did.
No. Brittany called you Skid Mark on the show,
Oh,
and
whatever.
you blame us.
Brittany
Don't blame
dates
us.
Hal.
Brittany dates Al.
Love you, Brittany. Love you, Hal.
But,
Love you, Dan, if you're listening.
we've honestly hit the point of the show where it's just about over with. Any last remarks? Or skid marks, if you will.
Let's, I don't know. I'm cool with it being done, but...
Aaron, any last
You,
skid
got
marks?
that, you still got that Wimbledon trophy here?
Oh, jeez, it's probably at my mom's house somewhere.
I gotcha. We made up this game where we had a mixture of like tennis and fucking Foursquare and Pam.
Yep.
If you're listening on your driveway, we had some
It's
good
definitely
times
at my
playing that
mom's
game.
house.
He won a lot, but just on his street playing basketball,
You played Foursquare,
the
right?
backyard
Yeah.
football, and we called it Wimbledon. God, those were
So,
some of those memories.
We
And
just
the-
called it Wimbledon because of
Oh,
just because Wimbledon's the biggest tennis.
yeah.
So it's a game. It's literally tennis, Foursquare combined, with the colored, like really cheap balls that are like white, blue, and red, like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you can find at a dollar store. They're like white.
Well, yeah, but no, everybody knows.
So we played like this
The
game.
ones that are
of
in those
tennis.
big crates?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like
Oh, yeah.
they're like white. It looks like tie dye almost.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, you can
They're the
use
cheapest fucking thing.
you can
can
use
find.
2 fingers. No, whatever. Just we all use 2 fingers for a lot of things, but you fucking got some spin under that
What's the
shit,
cookies?
and it was just fucking,
Oh my cookies!
fucking cookies, baby. God.
You blew my cookies.
Oh, my cookies.
So
Thanks, Olivia. That's for somebody.
there's comments.
No.
Raquel, when you watch this, I love you.
But yeah, we used to play this game, but the balls were so light that you could fucking put these crazy back spins,
Oh, yeah.
and it would bounce this way and 4 feet the next. So we called it Wimbledon growing up. Yeah,
Me and him just had some intense times.
we got it.
Just
Looking back, like
fucking
we used to like wet the driveway before we played, like with the hose. Like,
I forgot about that.
like what is wrong with us?
Dude, you played injured.
Kids, we were weird.
Oh, dude. it's
Kids,
just-
we were weird.
Yeah, whatever. Good times, though. I'll never forget. So.
What was one of the things we were doing on the flight coming, like, we were going there coming back, we were, like, doing,
Ben Broussard.
no, but we were doing, like, players on the Browns, players on the Steelers.
Oh yeah,
Let's
we
do
were
something like that.
We were
like the
doing
three
from
of us.
like all right.
Just
We
like,
were doing
any topic.
eras of like different teams, like just name players.
Yeah.
And like we named like 2000s Browns players. You're probably way better at this than I was. Or like we did like 2000s Steelers players. All right, let's do God, give me something because we can't do what we already did. Hurry up so there's no
We do, like, World Series teams, Indians.
terrible. There's
Like, 95, 97.
yeah, but I was fucking like 5.
Well, grow up, Peter Pan.
All right, ready? I got one. Has nothing to do with like real sports.
It doesn't have to be sports. It can be, like, anything, as long as we can just... kinda go.
2000s WWE wrestlers.
2000s?
2000s. 2000 to 2009.
I mean, I didn't have cable, so WWE...
Like your favorite. You don't have to name fucking everybody.
WWE SmackDown on Friday nights on WAB 43, fucking for the non-channel people.
WAB 43.
That was me, baby. So
Name a wrestler, just one at a time. Go.
oh god, Randy Orton.
Okay.
My favorite, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
I love Shawn Michaels.
Fucking John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena. Let's go like late 2000s.
Late 2000s.
So that's like
Late
end of the Rock, Stone Cold era. Like after that era. Batista.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Umaga.
Ric Flair. Woo! Woo!
Yeah, Umaga. God rest his soul, but
Um,
dead now, yeah.
Chris Benoit. I mean, I know he had
Yeah.
a tragic ending, but Chris Benoit.
Put his wife in the
Rey Mysterio.
crossface crippler. Fuck around and find out.
Jesus Christ.
If you fuck out.
That's the end of the show.
Oh my god.
Eddie Guerrero.
Oh.
All right, what other wrestlers have killed their families or died? Let's say here.
I got 3 more. Yeah, he said Umaga.
Edge.
The
Rated R superstar.
Yeah. Aaron, go ahead.
Oh god, I'm just having a mind blank. That's
I'm drawing blanks all of a sudden now,
There's
too.
some-
And I love wrestling. Like, I watch this every
Trish
week.
Stratus. You can go girl ladies too.
That was early 2000s.
No,
Well,
was it?
maybe late.
Maybe.
My fucking favorite.
John Bradshaw.
I think JBL is one of the greatest heels of all time, and he doesn't get the respect.
Alberto Del Rio.
Oh my god.
What about what's the other one? Yeah, I'm drawing like terrible blanks.
Taker.
Undertaker,
Oh,
Kane.
yeah, fucking-
Although I think Kane could have been just as big as the Undertaker if they never took his mask off. They fucked up.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
He wanted to do what he's doing now. He's a fucking mayor.
Dude, he was fucking amazing with a mask on, dude. Like, he's like the top 5 like attractions at one point. And he's the greatest debut of all time. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Aaron, thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
Mark, the mystery, Mark Larkey, love you as always. I'm not going to cry at the end of this episode.
Please don't. Awkward.
That's going to do it for tonight's show, the Abraham Drinking Podcast. Please share the show, tell a friend, follow us on social media. Please catch us next week and throughout the week with our pretty funny interviews. And we'll see you next Monday. Hasta la vista.